Our next guest is a charming actress, novelist, not novelist, but author. Her third book now is out, A Time to Embrace. Lilli Palmer, I last saw in The Boys from Brazil, I think is her latest film, playing opposite Olivier and doing such a fine job. Would you welcome the lovely actress Lilli Palmer? I enjoyed the book so much, A Time to Embrace. Your whole life could be a book. Do you realize that?
Several
books.
Some decent and some indecent.
Yes. This book basically is about a lady named Sophie whose mother is, how do you call it?
She's in a Turkish harem.
She's
Turkish girl.
Bought by her father, right?
Right.
As a slave or as a
bought.
Yeah, and Sophie was born out of that relationship.
Exactly.
And it's a fascinating story. Can you, in a nutshell, can you capsulize the book?
I don't think I could. The only thing that I think I could say is that as a girl that used to be in actual fact, was a friend of mine, who had this strange heritage which she was loaded with. An Oriental mother, bought like a sort of piece of Kleenex out of a harem, and a very dominating German father. So that was quite a heritage to carry on your shoulders.
Fascinating story.
I always, while she was alive, thought I'm going to write her story one day, and now I have.
Mm. Your life has been so many different phases to your life, from leaving Germany at the age of 18, during World War II, or during the whole Hitler build-up before World War II. You've often said in your writings that if you hadn't left Germany, your career wouldn't be what it is today.
It was the luckiest day for me. If I think of it now, it's what made me. You know, I had no father suddenly, no language, no home, no country. Now, naturally, I felt a bit sorry for myself, but I know nowadays, it's just about the greatest piece of luck that can happen to you. I was young enough to start totally new, have put new roots in a new country. China it could have been. And old enough to stand on my own feet. You know, that's 18 was just about the ideal age for that.
Speaking any English at all at that time?
Well, I already spoke English very well because my father, wise as he was, sent me to England as a child every holidays, 2 or 3 months. So English was in any case always my favorite language.
Now, at one point you married Rex Harrison?
At one point, yes.
And that led to a whole Hollywood,
Yes.
whole Hollywood scene for you. The Hollywood,
Yes.
That was during a time when the Hollywood stars were treated royally, and the Hollywood parties. And
yes, we just got to the end of that. We married and we fell in love in 1939, and so we saw the war rather through a pink haze. And then in the end of 45, we came to Hollywood and just caught that last glamorous end, when I was as boggle-eyed as anybody. When the door opened and in would come those fantastic creatures like Gable or Cooper or God, you know the name, and faces like Greta Garbo's would be sitting on the floor, and all these people that one knew from one's childhood.
Was that a happy time for you?
Yes, I loved it.
Yeah.
Coming into the land of orange juice and Kleenex out of the darkness of England wartime.
But you say that got tiring after a while.
Not I. Well, we were just thrown out of Hollywood, you know, under a cloud, if you remember. And so we started, my ex-husband and I, we started in New York to act together as a theatrical couple. For some 5 years I did that. And then our marriage came to an end, and I thought I'll start totally differently. I start in my first language in German, and went to Germany and did my first film in Germany. And so I've been in Europe ever since. I've done French films, German films. Oh.
You have a lot of ideas about marriage now. You're remarried now.
Yes, very happily so.
I've heard you say that marriage is not a 50-50 relationship.
Would you say it was?
Many people do, sure.
Well, I mean, I think that's absolute madness. No relationship can remain 50-50. You might start out like that, but soon enough, whether it's mother and daughter living together, friend and friend living together, or two sisters. Very soon, the stronger personality will assert itself, without any doubt. There is no 50-50.
What do you think of the whole women's movement in America?
Very difficult for me, since I've been liberated since I was 18 and was the father of family father since I was 18. I'm liberated. I'm independent. I'm a worker. I'm an actress. I'm an author, whatever you like. And they have nothing to say to me, because you have to decide from case to case, as I say, who is the dominating person. You find it with animals, too. There's always one is the stronger. If you have two dogs, you will find one dominates the other. It's the same with humans.
Yes.
But to artificially try and say, I want my right because you bought yourself a cravat yesterday, so I'm going to buy myself a new pair of shoes, 50-50, nonsense.
Lilli Palmer, you are a fascinating lady, and I'm so glad you dropped by. A Time to Embrace is a powerful book and a great story. Thank you, Lilli Palmer. We're still on camera.